Okay, so this is a wedding dress of a woman who married in 1936, and when she went to the United States, she took it with her, and upon her death in 2002, her daughter donated it to the Jewish Museum Berlin. And see, this is the woman on her wedding day. I have almost the exact same candlesticks at my home. These were a pair of candlesticks that were confiscated by the Nazis in 1938. The parents were murdered at Treblinka death camp. Their two children successfully emigrated. After the war, the candlesticks were rediscovered in a warehouse in Hamburg and restituted to the family. So candlesticks and family picture. So I'm reading this to you. It says, between 1933 and 1941, more than half of German Jews succeeded in escaping the country. The friends and relatives they left behind were in a situation of uncertainty. Many of the Jews who remained in Germany were later murdered. Jeanette Baer wished bon voyage to a happy future to her friend who was already on the way to the United States. Jeanette Baer died in Auschwitz in 1944. And this is a telegram that she sent to wish her friend a bon voyage. On December 20th, 1937, 400 teenagers and adults gathered in Fuchswagen to expel the town's Jews. They destroyed homes and attacked people. This is probably the Shabbat lamp that was torn from the ceiling. The last Jews soon left Fuchswagen. A great day in Fuchswagen, our town without Jews, the local newspaper proclaimed. I'm not sure if you guys could see as I was coming in, but this hallway slopes. So as I'm going up, I'm going to turn around, it's getting higher, and it leads to this door. And when you pull open the door, it almost feels like you're walking into a cattle car. Much like the Jews did when they were transported to the various death camps. You can see that this room is very dimly lit, and it's really kind of scary in here. I can't imagine the fear that the people must have felt. This is what it says as we're coming in this hallway. It says axis of the Holocaust. The axis of the Holocaust slopes gently upwards and ends at a heavy door to an empty space 24 meters tall called the Holocaust Tower. This next hallway that we're going up is called the Axis of Exile, and I'm gonna read to you. The Axis of Exile leads outside to the Garden of Exile, where 49 tilted columns stand in a sloping plot of ground. They are filled with earth and planted with Russian olive trees. The Garden of Exile is square. As you walk through it, you lose your balance because all its lines run at odd angles. The ground, the columns, and even the cobblestones. In summer, the trees create a canopy of leaves. Exile meant rescue and safety, but also uncertainty. The refugees often had difficulties gaining a foothold in a foreign country. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk up there and walk out. You can feel that I'm going up. There's a large group of people touring, so I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind them. I'll try to move myself. After the war ended, Jewish organizations began documenting the crimes of the Nazis. Survivors recorded their testimony. The poster bears the Hebrew caption, "Remember what Amalek, Germany, did to you." Below there are skeletons with the phrase, "Gather and record" in Yiddish. It portrays past catastrophes and the writings documented for them. After the night of November 9th, 1938, that we know as Kristallnacht, the Nazis accelerated the marginalization of Jews. Public stigmatization intensified, and Jews who did not already have a typical Jewish first name was forced to take the name Sarah or Israel. Identity papers were marked with the letter J. There were also strict new regulations about the signs for the offices of Jewish physicians, now only permitted to treat other Jews.